Hi boys and girls, welcome back to the Stick and Brush. I'm Christine, and today I have for you a holiday limited edition pack from Physicians Formula. Before we get into it, as always, if I could ask you to like this video and subscribe to my channel and follow me over on Instagram. It's steak_and_brush. So Physicians Formula has this new kind of box set limited release thing out for the holidays, and I thought I'd try it out because one, it's a good price, two, it has tons of product in it, and three, I've actually never used anything from Physicians Formula aside from my eyeliner, my liquid eyeliner, which I really like. But everybody always talks about, when they're talking drugstore, about the Physicians Formula butter line. I guess it's technically their maroon butter line, if I'm saying that right at all. But everything has that coconutty suntan oil smell. And I saw this, actually, I saw it first on Beauty News. And I was very intrigued by it. It retails for $39.99. I actually found it just on Amazon just 2 days ago for $29.99. I think it's still that price. But you get this, and I will admit, this is a very kind of cheap plastic. This feels like Barbie plastic, if you remember that at all. I don't know if that's still how Barbie plastic feels. Not the Barbie doll, but all of her accessories feel like this. But let's see if I can do this and get it all on camera. It opens up like this, and you've got all of these, and then it opens up even further, and you've got, let me see if I can, yeah, I'm going to cover up the mirror for the moment to try to get everything in here. We've got bronzer, highlighters, lipsticks, and blushes. So, I mean, you've got everything in here, and then you can open it up, and I always have problems getting this mirror up here. And it has a little mirror here. Sorry to blind you for a moment. So it's got tons and tons and tons of product in it for even the $39.99 retail price, much less the $29.99 that I got it for. And I just put my finger right in there. I was trying to keep this plastic on it, but apparently I'm not doing a very good job of it. Okay, so we've got all the products. I am going to go ahead, and what I want to do is, I had my daughter swatch these earlier. She loves to swatch the products, and hopefully while I'm talking now, if I did it right, we're going to have the overlays of the swatches that she did for everything. She did the bronzers first, and according to the back of the box, it doesn't have the names on the actual box, like underneath the product, but on the back it has. We've got light bronzer, sun-kissed bronzer, deep bronzer, sunset bronzer, Brazilian glow, endless summer, and the sculpting bronzer. And then, now this has, I think this has it in a different order, because what I'm looking at, I think the highlighters are next, and that's Pearl, Iridescence, Pink Rose, Rose Gold, Copper, Deep Mauve, and Champagne. Then the lipsticks are Soaking Up the Sun. She did not do these. Oh, I didn't even think about these. So let's just move on to the blushes. We've got Natural Glow, Plum Rose, Rosy Pink, Beachy Peach, Saucy Mauve, Copper Cabana, and Vintage Rouge. And then the shadows are White Sand, Moonlight Beige, Sundown, Tan Lines, Coastal Chic, Ready for Rio, Island Hopping, Below the Horizon, Barefoot in Brazil, Sightseeing, Sunset Vista, Heat Wave, Sand Dunes, Baycation, Coconut Kiss, Coco Loco, Peer Pressure, Beach Beige, Rolling Tides, Midnight Stroll, Off the Coast, Reservation for Two, Rainforest Queen, and After Dark. So, I am going to go ahead. I've got my foundation on, and I've primed my eyes and done my under eye, and I have done my brows. I'm going to go ahead and start with the bronzers then. And I have no idea where to start. I think I'm going to go into this one here, which I believe is just called bronzer. It's a, I wouldn't say necessarily a cool tone bronzer, but it's not deeply warm. Ooh, that does make a little bit of a mess. You can see that there. Oh, well, hello there, Maggie. Maggie in the background, trying to cause some trouble. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. I should have my mirror ready. The mirror, I mean, it might be fine if you're laying it out on like a table or something, but since I have my computer in front of me and all my equipment, that's not going to work for me. So, and when you open this up, you do get the exact smell of that Physicians Formula, that coconutty, like I say, you know, kids today probably don't know it, but you know, if you were around in the 80s and early 90s, that suntan lotion that made you get tan. It didn't keep the sun off you. No. It made you super bronze. But all the products in this line seem to have it. So it's a nice nostalgic smell. I don't know how much use I would get as a bronzer out of, you know, obviously these deep shades, but just looking at them, I can also tell you that they look like they would make awesome eyeshadows. But I do like it because it looks like it really, you know, the line encompasses the lots of different skin tones. Oop, got that a little heavy. Make sure we buff that out real well. And, you know, during the summer, I could go a little deeper. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is pretty close to having everything that they have in this line. This is definitely limited edition, so if you can pick it up, if you want to pick it up, you know, as soon as possible. Most of these, if you go into the store, just for the bronzers and like the highlighters and stuff, you're going to pay, you know, I mean, I've seen them like on Amazon as low as like $5, but then in the stores and like CVS, you can get up to like 10. So, you know, and that's just per one. Granted, these are smaller, but you know, this is a great way to try out the line. You know, if you can get it on the sale price for $30, that's really, really good to try out stuff like this. So that's why I did it. All right, let's look at highlighters now. I'm sorry, blushes now. What do I want to do? I think I'm going to try this second one down, which I think is just called Rose Gold. I'm not sure if I'm reading those right or not, but you know. And it does have that whole wave on the palettes there on the individual product. My husband looked at it and it drove him crazy. He said, it looks like a wrinkled sheet and I just want to soothe it out. And my daughter swatched these, she noticed that she said they're not super pigmented, which is actually probably good for a blush. You want to be able to build it up or kind of keep it sheer, because lots of people, you know, have different preferences. A little bit more. I like to try to keep it high on the apple of my cheek. I know a lot of people, you know, they smile and then the apple, put it on the apple of your cheek. But I wanted to keep it high up there because as you're older, when, you know, if I put the apple of my cheek is here, but when I'm not smiling, it's all the way down here and it's kind of bringing my whole face down. So try to keep it up a little higher and a little bit around the bridge of my nose. There we go. I don't know why I keep shutting my mirror. That's the part I need open. Now on to the highlighters, and I think I'm gonna try this one with the shimmer. I believe it's called, what is it called? Iridescence. And there's some definite ones here that are for deeper skin, which is great, but you know, it's way too deep for my skin. This is a little awkward to hold, this whole big thing like this. It does have a very pretty shimmer on it. And these are very, very creamy. I mean, they feel slick. I wonder how they would apply. Yeah. Those actually almost apply better with a finger. It's very slippy. It's, you know, a very unique texture, and I really like it. Oh, excuse you, Sarah Jane. Dog again with her cold. Okay, now into the eyes. Where do I want to take this look? Oh, and there's a cat now. My cats are, I have 2 cats and they like to play that I'm going to run from one side of the house to the other side of the house. I'll chase you, then you chase me, and all of that. All right, so what do we want to do here? I think we might try to just go for a very sunset-y look. I'm not going to be able to tell you exactly what all these colors are here, so I'm just going to go into this color here first as a transition. Again, these are very powdery. I'm getting a lot of kick up on in the box itself. And I'm going to try just to do one eye here, and then I will go off screen, finish, and do all my liner and lashes, that kind of thing. Did I mention it's 11:30 at night? Probably not. Had a migraine all day long, and I've been planning, because I got this from Amazon. It's a Sunday, but I got their Sunday delivery, and I was so excited. Oh, and now I put my hand in that one. I'm a total mess, guys. Yeah, and it came in the mail. I was all excited, but I just wasn't feeling it. There was just no way I was going to be able to film. But then I started to feel a little better. All right, I think I'm just going to go into this color here first, just to do a little darkening up on the crease. Yeah, so I went to sleep for a little while. Is that the color I picked out? It is now. Yeah, so I took a long nap, and now I'm back. I still have a headache, but it's not a migraine headache, so might as well take advantage of it while I can. Okay, this blends out really nicely, and it's so soft. I know, you hear a lot of people talking about the bronzers and the blushers and the highlighters, but the only person, and now granted, I don't watch tons of YouTubers. I have a very select group that I watch on a regular basis, but the only one I really have heard talk about their eye products, their, what are these called? Eyeshadows. Yes, hi. The only one I've ever really heard talk about their eyeshadows is what's her name? Jessica Jam Beauty. So alright, now I'm dying to work with this color here. This orange. It is so pretty. And you know I love an orange, especially this time of year. Getting some Thanksgiving-y kind of vibes. Oh, that is pretty. That is so pretty. Probably should have done a halo eye. I haven't done one of those in a while, but oh well. Too late now. So so soft. And this has a nice wide variety for a 24 pack, but you know, it's got some blues and some blue shimmers and some smokies. It's got purples in it. I mean, it doesn't have tons of wild stuff, but it's not all just completely neutral. So it has some stuff to work with. All right, now I'm gonna deepen up just the outer V here with this dark brown. And the metallics. Oh, again, Grace swatched these for me. And she loves swatching metallics. And she was very impressed. So if she is impressed, that's a good thing. Now, swatches do not always, you know, say how they're going to work on the eye, because the eye is a little different. You're applying them with different things. You're applying them over other products. And it doesn't really tell you anything about blendability, but that's going to be the problem now, is picking out the shimmer I want here. Now I'm just taking a clean blending brush with no product and blending it out and trying to figure out what Miss Maggie is talking about. What do you want? Wonder if there's, she's sitting on my windowsill right now. I wonder if there's a cat or something outside. She's very, very protective of her turf. She does not like other animals being out there because that is her spot. Okay, I'm just going to deepen up that orange a little bit now. Honey, on the other hand, our little cat, she could care less who's here. She's more just wants to be afraid of everything inside. Okay. All right, I think I'm going to go into this really gold shimmer right here. And I am going to apply this with my finger. Oh, having a brush roll away on me. Ooh. Okay, I'm not getting quite the shimmer, but the color itself is, oh, there it goes. Okay. That is so pretty, and it blends so nicely with that orange. Although I'm going to have to put a little more on. I think I just covered too much of it off. Back into that orange. Now, for as much fallout as I'm getting on the pans itself, I'm not experiencing much on my face. All right, I am definitely going to go in with that orange. And I'm going to go under the lash line here. Try to blow it out a bit. Oh, it's like the perfect pumpkin-y orange for fall. Not that you could tell it was fall today. Yesterday it was like 31 degrees. Today it was in the 60s. And like in the morning they're talking like a little bit of snow or something. Just pick a lane. Okay, I'm just going in with a little bit of that dark brown that I used on my corners. I'm putting it right up against my lash line. Okay, I am pleased with that. Very, very pleased. All right, I'm going to go ahead off camera. I'm going to do the other eye, and then do my liner and lashes, and I'll be right back. I'm back, and after a few duh moments, I've got everything else finished. First of all, I did my lashes, and then I realized, oh, I forgot to put my eyeliner on. So that's always fun to do after you've done your lashes, but I did get it on. And as I was doing that, I thought, oh my God, I forgot again to curl my lashes. Remember my last video I said, yeah, I have to set it out, my eyelash curler out, or else I forgot to curl my eyelashes. My eyelash curler is out. It's sitting right here, right next to my mascara, and I still forgot to do it. I need to leave big notes everywhere or something like that. It says, curl your lashes. But I digress. Okay, so now we're ready to go ahead and try the lipsticks. Now, I shouldn't say never. I was probably like 10 the last time I tried anything like this. I really don't even know where to start. I don't know if these are glosses, if these are, you know, what kind of products these are. But I think I'm going to end with this really mauve-y color right here. Let's see if I can see. I think it's either Rio de Janeiro or Mauve. Oh, no, it's probably Mauvin de Brazil, looking at that. We'll say it's Mauvin de Brazil because it's pretty mauve. All right, let's try just with a finger first and see what happens. It's, I don't know, kind of glossy. Feels glossy. Interesting what's happening in the pan too. See, I feel like I'm getting no color out of that. Let me see what it says. It just says lip cream. All right, let's try, brought out a brush. Let's see what happens when we dip the brush into it. Ooh, okay, well, you make a mess. That's what you do first of all. Okay, here we go. It kind of feels in between a gloss and a bullet. I think I've got too much product here. But again, this is just not something I'm used to using. Let me show you what it's done kind of to the pan. It is really kind of a little crazy there. Okay, but my look's done. Let's kind of go over everything. I would say it really didn't disappoint at all. The only thing I'm not really thrilled about, I think, is the lip. And I don't know if this is, I'm sorry, I keep just rubbing it together. I don't know if this is user error, if it's supposed to be this creamy. It is a lip cream. I don't know. That might take some little, has a little taste to it. Don't know what it is yet though, but it does have a little taste. Butter bronzers, I think they, you know, everybody's been raving about them for years and I'm just now trying them, but I was very pleased with them. The blushes, or I should just say the blush. I only tried one. I really liked it. I think we've got a nice little array of warms and cools, and there's some that, you know, that have a little bit of shimmer to it. So a little bit of something for everybody. The highlighter is so creamy. I know I went pretty light on this one. You know, I'll you know, try all the other ones too, just for some variety. And the eyeshadows, the only complaint I have about any of these products, and this does not apply to the highlighter or of course the lipstick, is they're a little powder in the pan and they leave a little kick up there, but on the face I didn't experience any kind of fallout. So I'm really pleased with this. Like I said, if you have the extra $30 to $40, if you were just to buy, you know, a highlighter, a blush, one highlighter, blush, bronzer, and like one of their small eyeshadow palettes, you're already at this price point. So if you're wanting to try out some different products from Physicians Formula, I think this is a great deal. You can get it to the website. I don't know if Ulta had this one or not, but like I said, I got this on Amazon and it was even cheaper there. So if you want to try out Physicians Formula, I say thumbs up and try this one out. It's a great deal for your money. And you don't have to worry about, oh, am I picking out the right color? Because it's got tons of colors in there for you. All right, so I think another night went pretty well. Thank you for joining me here at, now it is midnight. And I'm probably going to take this off in about 20 minutes. But, you know, I wanted to try it out for you because I've got something else coming tomorrow that I just ordered today that I get to pick up. And my Boxycharm, it's later than everybody else's, but I'm still going to unbox it and film it for you. So I just kind of wanted to start getting these things out of the way. But until next time, thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.